In the outskirts of a quaint town nestled on the edge of a sprawling city, a long-forgotten road wound its way through a dense thicket of trees. This road, known as Lover's Lane, held a reputation as a secluded haven for young couples seeking a moment of intimacy away from prying eyes. The moonlit nights were serene, the stars casting a gentle glow upon those who ventured there. One fateful night, as a soft breeze rustled the leaves and fireflies danced in the air, a young couple, Laura and Mark, found themselves parked at the end of Lover's Lane. Their car's interior was illuminated by the faint glow of the dashboard lights, and their laughter filled the night as they chatted and shared tender moments. The atmosphere was perfect, until a sudden interruption burst through the tranquility. The radio, playing soft music in the background, abruptly switched to a news bulletin. The calm voice of the radio host carried an urgent tone as he warned the listeners of an escaped mental patient, a man with a hook for a hand who had managed to break free from a nearby institution. The authorities urged everyone to exercise caution, stay indoors, and lock their doors. Chills ran down Laura's spine as she huddled closer to Mark, her eyes wide with alarm. She listened as the radio host described the patient's violent history and the dangerous hook that had replaced his hand. But Mark, ever the skeptic, dismissed it as just another sensational news story meant to spook the listeners. Despite the unsettling news, Laura and Mark continued their evening, trying to lose themselves in each other's presence. Time passed, and the radio's warning faded from their minds as they enjoyed their time together. Then, the tranquility of the night was shattered by a sound that sent their hearts racing, a sharp scratching against the passenger side window. They turned to face the window, and there, illuminated by the car's interior light, was a shadowy figure, a man with a hook for a hand. Frozen in terror, their breath caught in their throats. The man outside slowly raised his hook, revealing the glint of metal in the dim light. His face remained obscured by darkness, adding to the fear that gripped Laura and Mark. Without thinking, Mark's instincts took over. He slammed his foot on the gas pedal, and the car's engine roared to life. The headlights pierced the darkness, revealing the haunting figure just inches from them. The man's face was twisted into a sinister grin, his hook raised menacingly. The car peeled away from the Lover's Lane, the road stretching out before them like an escape route from a nightmare. The sounds of tires screeching and the engine's roar were accompanied by Laura's terrified sobs. When they finally reached the safety of the town, their hearts raced, and their bodies trembled. They recounted their harrowing encounter to the local police, describing the man with the hook for a hand and the chilling scratch against the window. The police launched an immediate search of Lover's Lane, but their efforts yielded no trace of the hook-handed man. As days turned into weeks, the town was gripped by a sense of unease. The story of the hookman spread like wildfire, passed from person to person in hushed tones. Parents warned their children, and friends shared cautious whispers. The legend became a cautionary tale, a dark fable that kept young couples away from Lover's Lane after dark. In their quest for answers, the police dug into the town's archives and uncovered a chilling truth. The escaped mental patient, a man named Edgar Perkins, had a violent history and had lost his hand in a tragic accident. As the details emerged, it became clear that the legend of the Hookman wasn't entirely a product of imagination. But as time went on, the truth blurred with fiction. Details shifted, and the story became even more terrifying in its retelling. Some claimed that the Hookman was a vengeful spirit seeking justice, while others believed he was a malevolent entity preying on unsuspecting souls. And so, the legend of the Hookman persisted, ingrained in the town's history and passed down through generations. It was a tale of caution, a reminder that danger could be lurking even in the most serene of settings. As the years went by, Lover's Lane remained a place of mystery, its legend weaving a chilling thread into the fabric of the town's identity.